more strategies to our math strategies that we have. And I know Walter has already said them quite a few times because he saw them. So we are going to be adding number line. We're going to add number line, and we're going to add skip counting. Number line and skip counting. All right. So I need you to get out your eraser pocket thing, your clear protector pocket. I don't know what it's actually called. I probably need to come up with a name for it. I think I always call it something different. Your clear pocket protector sheet. Awesome. I see Tristan has his. I see Raiden has his. Remember, if you don't have it, you can use a piece of paper and a pencil. I see Emily has hers. Holly has hers. Amira has hers. Aaron's using a notebook. Bella has hers. Bianca has hers. Isabella has hers. Sarah has hers. All right. So we're going to learn how to use the number line and skip counting first by using it with a multiplication sentence, okay? So before we get into trying to do it with a word problem, we're going to use it with a multiplication sentence because it's easier to do it with a multiplication sentence first and then go into trying to use a word problem, okay? Hold on, let me get all these stickers off my desk. All right. So I'm going to give you the multiplication sentence. 4, I'm going to use the one we just used in our homework. 4 times 4 equals, okay? And I know you already know the answer. I know you already know the answer, okay? I know you already know the answer. So now we're going to do number line first, okay? We're going to do number line first. Oh, I'm sorry, Myra. We're going to do number line first. Then we're going to do skip counting. So I'm going to draw my number line. So you should be drawing your number line with me. I'm going to start at 0. And then we're actually going to count by 5s on our number line. Okay? 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Okay, so I went up to 20 on my number line. So you're drawing, basically you're drawing 20 tallies on your number line, okay? You're basically going to draw 20 tallies on your number line.
Like this?
Yep. Yep, yep. You're going to draw 20 tallies on your number line. And then I only labeled 5, 10, 15, 20. So I only labeled the 5s. Because if we label everything, then all of our numbers are going to be really squished together and it's going to look very silly. And it'll be very confusing. So on a number line, we don't necessarily want to label all of our numbers because then we're going to get confused.
And then it's going to be a big, 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 big number.
It will be. It'll be a big mess. All right. So if I know, so I have 4 groups of 4. Okay, so I know I have 4 groups of 4. So I'm going to start on the number 4 on my number line. right? I'm gonna start on the number 4. So I know this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna start right here. So I'm gonna actually write out, kind of like repeated addition, my 4 groups of 4. So I know that when I go 4 on my number line, that I can kind of go, check, I did that one. Check, I did that one, okay? So then I need to go 4, right?
What times
1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna go 4. So I'd be right here. So that's 5, 6, 7, so I'm at 8. So I've done this one. Okay, so now I'm gonna go another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then I go another 4. So I have to make sure I'm counting my tallies. I'm gonna go to the right thing. So then, so I know I'm at 8. Now if I add another 4, I know now I'm at 12. Okay, so I'm at the number 12. Oops, I think I went one too many. Hold on. 10, 11. Oh no, I didn't. I'm right. All right, then I'm gonna go 4 more. Right?
You went one too many on number 10. You went. Oh no.
Oh no, I didn't. No, I know. I think it's supposed to be. It's this one right here. This is 10. I know. I'll make my number line bigger next time. I wrote with because I'm writing with the thick Sharpies, so it makes it a little hard to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna go another 4.
I have to go over Miss Davis.
Okay, Michael. So I know this is 15, right? And I went one more than 15. I went one more than 15. So then I know my product or my total is 16 because I went one more than 15 on my number line. Or I could also just count the individual tallies. Michael, leave. Okay, so that's number line. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to skip count. Okay. Sorry, my ankle itches.
Miss
So,
Chandler,
yes,
I learned how to skip count when I was 7.
awesome. I know skip counting is pretty easy. So yes, Holly, you're good.
I know how to skip count.
Awesome. Well, this should be really easy then. Okay, so when we're skip counting, we have to make sure we're skip counting by a friendly number, okay? So what that means is it's a number that you know what the next number is going to be, and you're not having to sit there and add or count. Because if you're having to add or count, then you're not technically skip counting. So like, who can give me an example? What's a number we could skip count by? What's a number you automatically know the next number? Bianca, what's a number you could skip count
by? 3.
Okay. We could do 3s. What's another number, Emily, you could skip count by?
5s.
Okay, you could skip count by 5s. Aaron, what's another number you could skip count by?
Never mind.
Well, what's another number? You know a number.
19.
You can't skip count by 19.
I mean 9. I meant that.
Okay, you could skip count by 9. What's another number? Y'all are missing an easy one.
5,
2.
Oh, well, hold on. Mute. Isabella, what's one you could skip count by?
2s.
By 2s, right? You can skip count by 2s. And then what's the last one that we can skip count by? Grace, what's the very last one?
Tens.
Tens, okay? So usually when we're skip counting,
2, 3, 20, 4.
usually when we're skip counting, okay, we want to skip count by friendly numbers. So those numbers could be 2, 5, 10. Some of you said you know your 3s and your 9s, okay? So it needs to be a number that you consistently can tell me what the next number is. You don't have to think about it and you don't have to count, okay? So ready? Everybody, we're gonna skip count by 2 together. All ready? 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. All right, that's all it's gonna go to. Okay, but those are easy once we get to count by. You ready? Can we skip count by 5s? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20,
25,
25, 30, 35, 40, 45,
45,
60.
60,
All right, let's
65,
go to 50. Awesome. All right. Now let's skip count by 10 and we'll go to 100. You ready?
Oh,
1, 2, 3,
3,
10,
4,
20, 30,
20,
40,
30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80,
100.
110, 120, 130, 140, 150.
Can everybody stop muting themselves? It's getting so confusing for me. Like
Okay, so that's how you skip count by 2s, 5s, and 10s. Okay, we just did those. So if I'm doing 4 by 4, what do you think is the best number for me to skip count by? I'm gonna do 4s. Emily, what's the best number you think I should skip count by?
2s.
2s, right? I probably should skip count by 2s. So I'm gonna start skip counting. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, and then I'm gonna stop at 20. So this is where you're gonna have to remember some addition, okay? So I have 4, right? So that's 4. So then I need another group of 4. So I'm gonna move to 8. Then I need another group of 4. So I'm gonna move to 12. Then I need another group of 4. So I'm gonna move to 16. Okay, so whenever you're using the strategy for skip counting, I would probably use it, make sure you're gonna use it for friendly numbers, okay? So anything that you're multiplying by 5s, 10s, 2s, I would only do skip counting if you're doing those because otherwise it might get a little bit difficult if you're trying to do, so like 4 is easy because 4 and 2, right? Because 2 plus 2 is 4. So 4 is in 2 skip counting. But if I were to try and do 7, could I do 7 and skip count by 2s? If this was like 7 times 3, that would probably be too hard, right? Because there's no 7 in here. So that would be a little bit hard for me to do. So skip counting probably wouldn't be the best strategy. Okay? All right. So let's do one more practice and then I'm going to let you go do your independent activity. All right. So let's do 5 times 3. 5 times 3. So I'm going to do my number line first. So I'm going to draw my number line a little bit bigger so I can actually see it this time. Okay. All right, who can help me with my number line? Oh, where do you think I need to start? Grace, where should I start on my number line?
5.
Well, so I have 5 groups of how many?
3.
3. So what number should I start at?
0.
I should start at what number is that?
3.
3, right? Because I'm starting with 3. I have 5 groups of 3. So I'm going to do 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So I have 5 groups of 3. So I'm going to start at the number 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So how many lines do I need to move? How many tallies on my number line do I need to move? I've done 3. How many do I need to do? Bello, how many do I need to do?
3 more.
Thank you, Walter. Bella, how many do I need to do?
3.
3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now I'm at 6. Okay. How many now do I need to do? Are we just so good at this that we're not paying attention to Miss Chandler? Or are we confused? Emily?
Yes.
How many more do I need to go?
What do you mean?
I'm at 6. So what do I need to do next?
3.
How many more tallies do I need to go?
You need to go to not. You need to go 3 more tallies.
3 more.
Okay, 9.
1, 2, 3.
I was a bit confused what you were saying.
You're good. All right. So I've jumped, right? I have 1, 2, 3. So I've done 3 groups so far. I need to do 2 more. So how many more how many more do I need to go? Now I need to go 3 more again, right? 1, 2, 3. So now I'm at 12. And then I need to go 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So now I'm at 15. So then what would be the answer to 5 times 3? What would be the answer to 5 times 3? Sarah, what would be the answer to 5 times 3? 15. 15. All right. So now I'm going to show you your independent activity, which has to do with number lines and skip counting. Let me pull those out. All right.